We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
You said you had to change it? I thought you said you had to change your shit. I thought you were talking to me. My bad. You need to go back and do something, or we good?
3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for
up.
here as we're underway in Week 15. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
That's dangerous.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
You got all this speed out here. All that speed out here. Let's see what we can do with all this speed.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon.
We got the first play.
Right around the 26-yard line.
I guess we got my speed with speed.
Interceptions he threw last week. Here we go, first play of the game.
I know, I get it. We got to test it. We got to do the same thing then.
Exactly why he threw the interceptions. Was it mechanics, bad reads, not enough study?
Say the same thing then. Fuck him.
Way too much, and that leads you to the
Fuck him.
Time
Same
to
thing.
refocus. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
You got an interception. I got a 9 yards. Same play.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many
We'll take the
teams
positive
in the
of
league
it.
are
Fuck it.
emphasizing
Let's see.
speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result.
Where you from, Playboy?
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Oh, look at that. We got the line switch. Hold on. Line switch.
First carry now for the
Oh, I should have stayed up in there. Okay, that's. Well, I'm from Inglewood, LA, Los Angeles.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big
Let's
shot
see.
downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
I know they got like safety. Let's see the safety talk.
Garoppolo on first down.
That's Earl Thomas. I knew it was Earl Thomas. That's why. That's Earl and Cam. So you got to catch and get down. You got to catch and get down.
You got to find a way
two
safeties.
safeties.
To hold them under 20.
They hitting like
to me,
a
that's the
motherfucker.
magic number. 20-point score. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they can be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running
There you
back.
go. There
Taking it
you
across
go.
midfield and
We got to see what them
inside the
linebackers to
45.
do then.
He
I
goes
know
for
they got
18
Bobby.
there as the drive will continue.
There he is.
So from
Be nice, though.
territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Second best linebacker. Middle linebacker over Luke is number 1. I got to get that white boy props. Roll it out, roll it out, roll it out. Roll it out. Let's go. Get what you can. Oh, I know. Fuck. I was trying to get out of bounds. It got stuck. That was whack. That's the same thing he should have done yesterday. Get his ass out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but
same fucking play.
Whatever you're going to pick up, They either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
Stop it. There you go. Hit the hole.
Because you can analyze
Hit the hole.
I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Tempo.
Yes, I do. We see it.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Go get him. There you go. We see that. That motion. It's only 2 plays. 2 plays you can do out of that one.
That's sack number 6 for him on the year.
That's actually a real good play, but it just takes so long for the quarterback to kind of reset. You know.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Let's get this pick, baby. Throw it right over this middle. Test these skills.
Here's Wilson.
Okay.
To the right side and complete to Washington.
He got any field goal range?
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense.
Yeah, that was a good one for him.
You want underneath by all means.
Yeah, I put you in field goal range. We're going to block this shit down.
Sebastian Janikowski on for the long distance. He's hit from 61 and 63 in his career. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Let's get back to it.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time.
That's swag.
They don't just affect you on offense. They affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
21.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Cliff Averill in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Watch Daddy as he pay attention to the game, okay, baby? All right. We did the wrong times, actually.
So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
We got 10 minutes for him.
Go ahead.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when you intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. So that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown.
Give me 30 seconds, man. Sorry about that. Gotta do those little things with the daughter carrying him to bed and shit like that, and just little things.
But boy, he's playing really well.
Okay. Man, take your time, man. Go see the world, homie. I'm telling you.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
Got 3.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
You got to get this linebacker core together, too.
Go 14.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Benjamin Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. To kick is Janikowski. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And, oh, look at that. A diving catch. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
11. Go ahead.
They go play action here on first down. He's got a man wide open. It's Macklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
They can lock us up. That's, man. What that's saying.
13. Here we go. 180.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That's why.
Big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
That's why.
They'll try to run with McKinnon. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jerick McKinnon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Gold with the extra point. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Gold now out to kick it away.
It's 8 o'clock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Make that. He should be there.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson throwing again. And a grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's confusing now.
There. Run and an alley to run. And get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
With the corner
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key 3rd down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson completes it to Dixon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
19.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And Dixon over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They go read option with Wilson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. And it's the former Seahawk, Malcolm Smith.
Malcolm can do that too. He can cover.
Will be stopped inside the 10
Good cover
at the
linebacker.
8-yard line.
Good cover.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep your defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Got his target, Pierre Garçon. Part of the reason they're here, no doubt, was his big performance in the NFC title game, and that's his first catch of the Super Bowl.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
We're going to tap. We've got a lot of options out here.
One, Omaha. 21, 21. Check, watch the 4. Flag!
On play action, now Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hurry up. 13.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
What a safety.
Sure, that pass was incomplete. They made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Watch him. Good track. Kill. Wait.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
Nothing for me there. It was nothing for me. I ain't taking
that. The defense
that.
put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade
Wear
people.
and tear on the body,
on the run,
baby.
had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this.
What we see? Red dog.
12.
Red dog. Safety back. We got him. All right. Check.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Go ahead. You got 4. 13.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's on the ground. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin. On first down, Wilson completes it to Dixon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing again here, Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Good job.
The 49ers going to take another timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go. Hurry up.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
11.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, kill him with something else.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Play action. Garoppolo. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. A good pick up there. 20 yards.
Hit out of bounds.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Just tell me what you see out here, fellas.
Garoppolo now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Just tell me what you see out here.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out
Take
here
that.
to his running back.
Take that.
And he'll get
2
up
yards.
to the
3.
43-yard
That's even
line.
better.
Give him 3 on the play.
That's even better.
And it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
12. Flag. 6.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And
Okay, boss hog.
And it moves the chain.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Hey, go.
Okay.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Take that.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and they picked it off.
To be
okay,
positive.
so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
We got the first.
Ended up making
Okay.
a nice
That's how we
play,
did it.
even though it was complete.
It's a pickup of 6 and good
Take your
enough to
time.
move the chain.
Take your time. Let's see. Yeah.
11.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Ain't gonna happen this time.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as
Nobody
they
didn't want to check
behind
him.
the line. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
On second down, here's Garoppolo.
Fuck.
Dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
I forgot to play, actually. That's why.
And now it's third. Some pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Airing one out from Macklin. Deep. Good positioning.
These niggas is making plays. These niggas is making plays. These dudes is making plays. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your
These dudes is making hell of a play. Righteous.
That happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
We got the run right here. Come up the middle. There you go.
This is Penny. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Watson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down.
See, that's the thing about Reuben Foster, too. He ain't a thumper, man. He ain't a thumper. He was a thumper in college. He ain't a thumper in NFL because he's too light.
You can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
Good tackle.
Looking down at that
Good
sheet,
tackle.
People plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
He need to be a thumper.
3 yards here.
Banging.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing is Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Oh, good
and
job.
Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
Oh, giving a funky chicken.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this
big
two-game
play.
here.
It's almost as if they can't
Big play.
Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Screenplay, McKenna.
Look at them 3. What are y'all doing?
Here, knocked back to the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The loss of 3 on the first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right.
Take that. Just take that. Just take that. Just take that.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Yeah, he did. Safety, your corner was there, but then he backed up. He pressed him for like 5 yards, and then he just backed up. So I was like, fuck it. Come on, 4 fingers up. Walk down to the other side of the field. Let's go. Come on.
Back now here in Santa Clara. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, go, go.
Now McKinnon. Oh, no, lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
We're getting to the end of this game. Really
all right.
Offense,
that's what's up.
That's practice being
that's
taking
what's
care
up.
of the football, taking time
that
off the clock,
is,
not giving them a chance to come back.
That is fucking what's up.
Is, what did I say in the beginning?
That
taking
is
care of the
what's
football.
up.
That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
That is what's up.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. There you go, play action now. Wilson, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Akello Withers being really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Baldwin. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 14. Wilson will throw again. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas, he's the one to get it, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Good job. We all 3 seen that. We all 3 seen that, baby. Yeah.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They're giving us opportunity. This game is crazy.
Field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. After this play, I'll watch it. Hold on a second.
Now Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Go with them safeties.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was whack.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force,
icons
he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now it's Lockett. They juked him. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Fumble.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
Keeping you in the game so many ways. You got a chance to win this shit.
The Seattle offense now set to come back
out
so on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He got 29 yards that time.
See those tacos?
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's no quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Good one.
Quite hold it. Got hit.
Good one.
Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Second and 10 now, Wilson. And Wilson has it right side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he lets it.
Oh, fumble!
He's taken down.
Oh, fumble! Come on.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now Wilson on second down. Got some real estate inside the 30. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one goes for 24 yards. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On second down, Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for 5. It's third down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Mike Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Now Wilson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So,
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He was looking for Macklin that time.
Earl fucking Thomas. Catch you.
Wilson wants to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense.
Why he didn't catch it?
A little credit for the defense there. They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That'll give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
Wilson to throw. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
There's Wilson. Shakes off the side. Incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Throwing now is Wilson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Janikowski now for the point after.
Vincent Madden, right?
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out to kick is Janikowski. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Earl Thomas
and San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. James Washington with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Janikowski adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out to kick is Janikowski. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. McKinnon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. 12. One final try now for Garoppolo.
That's whack.
And now here's another interception.